What is up, my dudes? Here we are today with a Razorback Titan deck. So this is the Aliciadestiny Razorback Titan, which I'm sure some of you guys have seen played in tournaments. Alicia has an obnoxious 97% win rate with this deck, which is obviously insane. So yeah, we're gonna play this. I'm not as good at this deck as she is, obviously. I can probably eke out like a 92%. In an event, I could probably get 100%. We'll see. So this is a good enough deck that I expect to go 10-0. But these are not necessarily the best Titan maps. Flooded Fields is great. I'm not going to argue with that. This is a really good map for this deck. This one I think is less good. Anyway, let's play the deck. We're probably gonna go. We're probably not gonna go blind double harvester ever. We'll probably go single half and then generally go second half if opponent does, or if I win a missile, things like that.
3, 2, 1.
Alright.
New objective received.
So on this map, it's really important to send your harvester down here, because otherwise, when this runs out, you have a massive downtime where you're not making money. So yeah, it's really important to move your harvester on this map. It's one of the few maps where you actually like really need to move that half. Opponent has not. Now, annoyingly on this map, it's also really hard to scout opponent's double half. You have to go all the way up here. Probably should have started by going this way, but then I don't get the scouting information on if they're going for my half. They have gone 2 half. I'm going to go 2 half as well. If you go 2 half, it's less important to send them down here, because when these two now run out, one of them has to go up here anyway, so it's roughly the same thing. So it's less important if you go double half to split them up, but I also put them together. But I do like putting them together because it's easier to defend. Alright, so our opponent opened Chuggy. We're fine with this. We can switch into Pitbull. Chuggy's not ideal because our plan is to play like a Razorback on top of Jump Jet wall. And obviously Chuggy defeats that because the Jump Jets get beaten by Chuggy. I'm actually just going to go straight into Hammerhead here, which is pretty aggressive, but I have the money. And I want to win this first missile. I basically want to win the missile so that when I make my Titan, I can ignore his, ignore the pads and go for his harvesters. It does cost me a lot of money, but not as much as the 2 Banshees cost him. So I should still be first to a tech unit. Although our opponent did go second harvester earlier than we did. This Rifleman is a misplay, I just realized, because now it takes ages for my cooldown. And I want my Titan now, so I just delayed my Titan massively, so that was a misplay. You got it, Jade. That's going to delay our opponent's tech as well, so I'm feeling okay about it. There is a lot of Banshees around, so obviously the Titan is not going to be amazing. We're going to need a fresh Hammerhead. Come on, dude, let me get a fresh Hammerhead. Right, and Titan goes straight for the halves. Could even just go for the base, honestly, but it's better to go for the halves. There is a Cyborg. Don't care too much about that. Gonna go get these half kills. Want to keep this alive for sure. I did not mean to make a Rifleman. Oh my god. Oh, go Rifleman! Ooh, that was close. I meant to make a Razorback to get over to this pad quickly. Okay, it doesn't matter. The Rifleman got there in time and we still win. But yeah, I did not play that game well. I played that pretty poorly.
Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1.
Right, now we're up against Wolf, who I believe is almost certainly the Gladiator from the show Gladiators. If you guys have seen Gladiators, you'll know what I'm talking about. Blind double half. Now, this is an interesting map where if your opponent goes blind double half, it's actually kind of difficult to block them. Because if you try and block them, you can sometimes get your unit locked in, and then it's really bad. Especially if it happens to a unit that's immune to Siberium, like dogs. He went double half, so we're going to go double half as well. We're just going to assume that Hammerhead, Razorback, Titan beats whatever his tech is. He's also gone Barracks. I'm guessing it'll probably be a Shock Trooper. No, he went Barracks into Air Tower into Drone Swarm. Alright, whatever. Gonna back up and get a Pitbull. The first missile is not super important. We've both gone double half, so it's a tech mirror. So what really matters is economy more than anything else. Honestly, winning this first missile is like very whatever. It's really important to get harvester kills, which our opponent is trying to do with this Orca. Of course, the money he spends on going for the half and not getting it is also a big deal, because that slows him down. So if you're going to spend a bunch of money like that, you need to actually get results out of it. You can't just make an Orca and have it die. That's obviously really bad. I think we spent a little bit more than our opponent. Probably not anymore, but we're pretty close on cost. It's really important to make sure you're the first person to get the tech unit, because if you can kill the harvester, that's a huge deal. There's another Orca. We'll definitely hunt this down as well. Nice. And we actually can go Titan now. Oh, there's his Raptor. We'll just back this up so it doesn't get killed by the Raptor. And I think we'll go Hammer for the drones because I do need to not lose this missile. Well, I don't need. Actually, it doesn't really matter if I lose the missile or not. But I'd rather not lose it. Alright, cool. It's really not, like I was saying before, it's really not a big deal whether we lose the missile or not. What matters is who gets more tech units out. And we get a fresh Titan because there's an Orca cleaning up this one. And we'll start farming the halves because that's how you win tech mirrors. Probably going to want Razorback soon. Handle these missiles. Razorback obviously not as dominant as it was. Can't just ignore missiles while killing them. You have to be a little bit more careful. There is a Sandstorm, which we don't care about at all because our tech unit is Titan, so we win that matchup very easily. Obviously this Titan will lose, but then fresh Titan will kill it, no problem. And another Titan. That should be game over. We've got Hammerhead and double Titan and a Razorback. We've got all our bases covered now. Yeah, this one's over. We could even go for his base. Like, if we lost this missile somehow, he's obviously broke now. We could just go for the base with 2 Titans and it'll be very easy.
Enemy base destroyed.
Oh, Eric, spelled with a euro sign. This guy's my boy. This guy can be my friend.
3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Alright, Eric with the euro sign. Let's go and scout out his harvester action. So he's got one going to that spot, which is wrong in my opinion. My humble opinion. And he's gone bikes. I'm actually just going to go jump jets to fight these. They're going to go to where he thinks my harvester is, because that's what people do in Rivals. And then he's going to be sad when they're not there. Yep. And now he's going to try and go to my other harvester spot. And by then his bikes are going to basically be dead, so he's going to get almost no damage. I'm actually just going to return the favor, because it's a... Oh, hello. Never mind. Never mind. I was going to say it's... You know, I've got Titan in my deck, so if I kill his harvester, it matters a lot. But he made a flamer, so I'm going to chill now. I do want to keep eyes on his spawn in case he makes another half. Back up here. Get the Razorback to clean up. We did spend 80 on these flames, so... Could be a little bit broke.
Unit enhanced.
Block these bikes now, and we should win the missile. Oh wow, epic fail on my part there. Did not block the bikes. Oh, still win the missile. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter that we messed up. And we'll go and harass his half a bit. No, never mind. Backing up again. Might need to go double half here. Might be the play.
Unit enhanced.
We'll probably just chill with the Razorback and the jump jets though. This will probably make us a boatload of money.
Building online.
Laser drones. Just deciding if I want to Pitbull or Hammer. I think I'll Hammer, because it sets up better for the Titan. Although the Titan is still like 190 tib away. Alright, nice. Glad we went Hammer. Still like 100 off Titan. Probably not even going to get there. Just going to win the game without getting to Titan. And you see how his Harvester is no longer here? It means it went over down here. He lost a ton of money when the Harvester was moving like that. Which is probably why he hasn't been able to afford much lately. Whereas we are swimming in cash monies. I'm going to try and kill his Harvester to win the game, obviously. When you kill a Harvester, you win the game. Wait for it. There it is. Harvester dies. Game ends. Coincidence? I don't think so.
Unit lost. You are victorious.
Yo, what's up, Tutty?
3.
Alright, so now we're up against Kane. Kane is interesting because it means that the Titan is not like a guaranteed win condition. So I'm incentivized not to go like double Harvester into Titans because the Kane can kill them. It looks like he's going double half, yeah. I actually kind of don't want to get into a tech mirror with someone playing Kane. I feel like the Kane is going to be a huge advantage for him, so I might just play this as a 5-card deck. and try and win the game without making my Titan. Or try and Titan on a single halve. We've gone air tower first, interesting. And catch it. Alright, makes sense. That unit is the most broken in the game. It is probably the most likely unit to win if you just spam it against everything. Another catch ship, I guess we're boosting. Alright, easy first missile. So we're gonna kill 100 cost of cat ships here for nothing. Pretty good start. Inferno is kind of annoying. I'm gonna go hammer against it because obviously the pitbull just gets one shot, so I'm not super happy about. Don't hit my pitbull! Alright, cool. And we'll get hammer. Another Inferno, that's pretty aggressive. Is he not concerned at all? I'm gonna go an air unit? I guess not. I guess he just didn't care at all. I'd like to keep this rifle alive. Rip. I want to keep that guy to harass this laser, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Get a couple more rifles. Really want to keep this hammer alive. This hammer's super important. Because also he's making the cat ships. Hammer does a great job versus cat ship. Hammer basically 3 shots all air units, apart from Talon, which are 2 shots. There's an obelisk. We'll get the hammer on that as well. Try and get this out of vision. No, messed it up. Looks like we're winning by a lot though. I mean, I don't know what his plan is here, but it's not. I mean, this game is not close, right? It's been very one-sided. Alright, cool.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, Montaigne.
New objective.
I'm gonna go rifle first. Just feeling it. Feeling the rifle first today. There's a half. On the pad, just in case he goes double. He's not playing Kane, so if he went double half, I'd probably just also go double half. It looks like he's just gonna single half for now. I do want vision on his base. I do also want to be charging, so I'm gonna dance a little bit so I get both. I want to see what his first building is. I don't want to commit to a second rifleman until I know what his building is.
Reporting. Unit ready. Rifleman ready. Rifleman awaiting orders. Reporting. Rifleman ready. Unit ready. Reporting.
Chuggy. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to commit to another rifleman.
Unit ready. All right, let's do this. My bite bigger than my bar. Pedal to the metal. Right, march left. All right.
And there's second harm as well. Okay. I'll boost in that case. So I want to close this out. I want to close this missile out as quickly as possible if he's on the second half.
Unit ready. Nuclear weapon launched. Unit lost.
Oh, that's annoying. This Chuggy's going to do a lot of damage. He did go double half, so I've won the missile as well, so I think I'm pretty comfortable going double half here. Titan should be able to beat the ticks as well, so you know, it's pretty reasonable I think to go double half here. Alright, need to go on defense against this Chuggy. Is he gonna drive in? No, okay, I was gonna say that would be super aggressive.
Building online. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Alright, there goes a tick.
Unit lost.
We're spending quite a lot on these tick tanks. And Chuggies. Like, his units are more expensive than mine, because mine are 40 apiece. Wow, that cloud is doing so much damage. Oh my god. I think he's probably saving for a tech unit now, since nothing's coming out. Nope, went for another Chuggy. Well, I'm definitely going to go Titan now. Artillery. Feels bad, man. I don't think you want to be the artillery guy against Titan. I guess we'll kill this tick as well. Then we'll just go for the halves. Yeah, it's over, dude. It's over. I actually don't even want to kill the half. I just want to get on this pad and end the game. Alright, cool. Avatar, again, loses to Titan, so not really that scary.
Objective complete. 3, 2, 1. New objective.
I'm gonna stick with scouting first. I just like having the information, you know. Ooh, he also went scouting first. Okay, let's see where his harvest is going. Oh, nice! He's moved to the right spot as well. Alright. First person who's shown some significant knowledge.
Riflemen awaiting orders.
I think we're okay with charging. Actually, we probably shouldn't be charging. We probably should be stalling with the Titan deck. Yeah, this is fine. We'll just chill here. He's moving in on me. That's okay as well. I'm gonna go Pitbull for the wheels.
Unit ready.
Alright, let's do this. My fight bigger than my ball. Infantry moving out. Pitbull pedal to the mat. Report. This is gonna be bad. Pitbull ready. Unit reporting. Rifleman. Pitbull here. What up? Rifleman. Pitbull ready for anything.
I don't really want to charge that much, but also I have a pretty dominant position on the battlefield right now, so I feel like
Unit lost.
I can just charge and fire the missile.
Reporting. Pitbull ready.
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Missile launched.
Didn't look like he had a good answer to Pitbull, honestly. So now we could go second half because we won the missile,
Building online.
but we could also just chill and like try and one half Titan. I think both of those are legitimate strategy.
Unit lost.
I think I actually should double half. Looking at this, like the units he has, I want to be able to make a lot of hammerheads against the Banshees. I want to get to my Titan. Yeah, I think I'm okay with going double half here.
Unit ready.
Pitbull ready. Pitbull ready for anything. Pitbull ready to fight.
Building online.
Marching orders received.
Right, so we're gonna get Hammer next, and then we're gonna go Titan probably. Probably buff this as well to kill these Banshees quicker.
Unit ready.
We're not at Titan money yet.
Infantry reporting. Oh, Pitbull and you the Jews. My fight bigger than my ball.
Should be able to kill this and move on the pad in time. Yeah, nice.
Warhead cancelled.
And we can go for the Razorback. Boost that. It looks like we're not even gonna make it to the Titan. But if we were to lose this missile, we'd be able to Titan as an immediate follow-up. And it'd be really difficult for him to come back from that, I think.
You are victorious.
Okay, up against Boltfire. I seem to play Boltfire a lot, man. I play Boltfire in like every game. He plays, I shouldn't have opened rifles because I know he's going to open... Oh, he didn't open dogs. He's changed deck. I was going to say, normally he opens like dog spam and stalls the missile with it. Or like charges the missile very aggressively. So there's no point opening rifles and just losing to the dogs. But he didn't open dogs this time, which is very surprising to me. I definitely want to stall against Boltfire. He doesn't even have the Solomon that he normally has, so even less likely to be able to beat Titan. Good jump jets against the dogs. Definitely want to stall still. Not stalling, feels bad, man.
Unit ready.
It's a lot of dogs. Do you think maybe he opened rifles by accident, given how many dogs he's now making. Looks like dogs is what he wanted to do. I'm gonna go for the Razorback and just do Razorback plus jump jets. Uh-oh, that's not good. I'm gonna have to go Hammerhead now.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Building online. Unit ready.
If I move this Hammerhead over here, I might just get the missile. Nice. Hammerhead to the rescue. And this is kind of like why you don't want to tech switch first, because I would have made a Razorback. Like, I would have made a Razorback, and then those Titans would have been a big deal. The Talons, sorry, not Titans. The Talons would have been a big deal, because I would have actually just made a Razorback. And I wouldn't have been able to afford a Hammerhead after making the Razorback. But because he switched into Talon first, I was able to counter switch and just make Hammerhead instead, which then ended up winning me the missile. So yeah, generally speaking, you don't want to tech switch first. I'm kind of thinking of losing this Hammerhead. I don't know, it's a pretty big unit, it's pretty valuable. I'm not sure I want to just suicide it. But at the same time, like, it's so low hit points, it might be better just to get rid of it. I'm not certain. It can still kill Talons, right? Nah, it's probably garbage. I'd probably let it go. Alright, we're pretty close to our first Titan.
Unit ready.
Put the rifles to block here. Alright, we're about to make Titan. Except we have no pop cap. We're going to lose 2 units in a row here and then not be able to build anything. This comes down to not losing the Hammerhead sooner. If I just thrown away the Hammerhead, I would have won that missile because I could have got the Titan out sooner. So yeah, I did misplay by not doing that. Alright, well, Titan's out now. Hopefully that will carry us.
Unit enhanced. Unit ready.
Definitely want to kill his half.
Unit ready. Unit enhanced. Warning, our base is under
Not sure what he's
attack.
doing here. He
Unit
can't possibly
ready.
think he can base kill me with jump jets for a Razorback.
Our base is under attack.
Does he actually think he can base kill? Maybe he's just trying to distract me? I don't know. I'm obviously going to leave some units on the pads though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that plan. That doesn't seem like a high EV play, to be honest with you.
Rocket launched.
Alright, cool. Titan carries.
Like a well-oiled machine.
Exactly, bolt fire.
Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Alright, law. Dog opening. I hate to see a dog opening here. I'm gonna try and stall the missile for as long as I can. Wow, double dog opening, no half. That's kind of aggressive. Dog opening isn't so bad because I have the jump jets. Jump jets do really well against dogs. They do really badly against wheels, but they do really well against dogs because dogs have such low DPS. Still want to stall. I'm happy with this. We can just chill. I don't need to be aggressive or anything.
Unit ready.
Ready for action. Move. Jetpacks
I do want to stall though, so I'm gonna move in.
Moving out. Reporting. You got it. Rifle. We've got this. We've got this.
I think we're gonna want to halve this again. Go for a Razorback and jump jets. Uh-oh. That drone's one was bad for me. Yeah, that drone's one was a problem. And again, this is what I was talking about tech switching first. I now can't go Pitbull because I built this Razorback, and here's the Talons, which makes it even worse. Yeah, you see how I just can't fight at all because I haven't got the right tools. And this is what happens if you tech switch first. I went into Razorback and I couldn't afford to counter his drones, and now I lose the missile. So yeah, tech switching first generally quite bad. Normally you'd play missiles with the Razorback, so like you'd shoot up as well, but obviously we're playing jump jet in this deck, so I can't do that. I should maybe consider double halving here as well, just because I probably need to get to my late game. I don't think I'm going to though. I don't feel super comfortable about losing a pop cap, given that we lost a missile. We're getting close to the Titan anyway, just because we're not losing any units. Yeah, there actually is the Titan anyway, because we just didn't lose anything. Probably should have gone Hammerhead instead of Titan, actually. Definitely should not have done this boost either, because I'm super low on cash. Misplaying this game pretty badly. Let's get the Pitbull. Uh-oh. See you later, Titan. Luckily, he generated some cash by killing the half before he died, so I'm able to make this Hammerhead. So I'm actually feeling okay about it. Yeah, getting that half kill was a big deal. Alright, Titan again, we'll go after his Harvester.
Unit enhanced. Unit lost.
Hopefully not get Iron Cannon. And we're about to get another Titan. There we go. And this is all one half as well, so we don't even have the pop cap deficit. So yeah, we're really far ahead. And we can just shut down his economy. Another Titan. Okay, looks like we've won this one. Unless we get Iron Cannon. Alright, cool.
Nuclear weapon launched. Enemy base destroyed.
Alright, up against Recycle.
2, 1.
Actually might go
New
Harvester first in this
objective
one.
received. Building online. Unit ready.
Rifleman, lead the way.
Okay, so we're gonna go on the pad and stall.
Ready. Marching
Unit ready.
Problem with doing this, of course, is we show our opponent that we want to stall.
Rifleman ready. Move. Unit
Whereas if we just let him charge a little bit, then there's a chance that he thinks that we don't want to stall,
Unit ready.
and then doesn't try to charge himself. Although we can also just do this, we just get into these fights, we just get into these like rifle fights on the one pad, which ends up in a stall, naturally. And then, you know,
Unit ready.
that means that the missile doesn't charge as well, which is great.
Unit lost.
You also potentially can get into these awkward situations where the opponent lets you charge and you just win the missile because they're letting you charge. And then you're obviously just like super far ahead. So yeah, I do think that in the charge versus stall, it's a lot easier to be the guy stalling than it is to be the guy charging. Alright, so he's actually tech switching to catch
Building
it.
online.
I'm going to go for a hammerhead. Wow, it's going drill pod as well. It's pretty aggressive. Alright, so we're going to hammerhead. We're going to need a Razorback next. I don't know if the Razorback will be in time. We'll have to wait and see.
Unit ready.
Probably going to have to boost
Unit
it.
enhanced.
Good job, hammerhead.
Unit lost.
Good job, Razorback. Looking pretty good. Get the jump jets as well. Oh yeah, we're going to win first missile. This is huge. Oops, almost messed it up. Alright, nice. So we win first missile, which is a big deal. Because now we can just go double harvester and spam tech units. Or titans, you know. Yeah, we'll just get a second half here. This is the reason we want to go double half, is the stealth tanks.
Unit lost.
If the game goes later, then his stealth tank starts to win against my non-tech units,
Building
basically.
online.
Like, stealth tank will beat the Razorback style
Unit
plan,
lost.
generally speaking, but it won't beat Titan. So we want to go double half, we want to get to
Building
Titan.
online.
Yeah, get him, Hammerhead. Get him! Alright, let's get
Unit
Titan.
ready. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Obviously completely broke now. Probably lose this missile because we have no money, but that's okay. Because we're still got a whole missile that we can mess around with. Oh, maybe not. Just let us on the pad. Alright, I'll probably GG then. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, these two shades shouldn't do enough.
Launch.
Yep, very nice.
Unit lost.
GG, my dudes.
Objective complete.
Alright, so last game against Tony. He's playing Solomon, which is a little scary because it means he can Solomon my Titan.
Building online.
Could also maybe Solomon my base if he wins first missile.
Unit ready.
Let's see. We'll see. We should see pretty early on if he's like Tech Solomon or Aggro Solomon based on his first unit. Yeah, like his first unit was half-half, so pretty safe to assume it's Tech. Now the interesting question is, am I supposed to go double half as well? I think I will.
Harvester ready.
Although I do hate playing double half mirrors, but I think it's okay. We have to assume, if we're playing the deck like this, we have to assume that we can win the late game, otherwise we shouldn't play this deck.
We've got let's gun him down.
This has gone straight into Talon. Pretty
Building
aggressive.
online.
Not sure I like that play.
Unit ready.
You can get this thing where the missile stays grey if you both move on at exactly the same time, instead of it going to yellow. There's an Orca, so we're going to want a Hammerhead. See if we can debate his Orca into shooting the rifles. He's going to go for my Harvester? Yeah, of course he
Building
is.
online.
Of course he is. Professional gamer right there, boys.
Unit ready. Unit enhanced.
Nice. Save the half. It is actually, like I was saying, it is important to save the half because it's going to come down to who has the tech units. Like who has more tech units than sooner. So yeah, saving the half does matter a lot.
Unit lost.
I'm actually going to go and harass his half as well.
Unit
I don't really want to
lost.
spend money, but I also do want to kill his stuff. This might be a misplay to go Razorback, honestly. It's going to slow down my tech too much.
Unit lost.
Alright, I feel like I've committed to killing this Harvester now, so I'm going to make jump jets as well.
Building
He's got a
online.
Wolverine, that doesn't matter. That's not a dangerous unit at all. That's going to shred the jump jets, but maybe we get lucky and kill the half. Nice. Let me go Titan. He's my second Wolverine. Alright, so I just need to be careful not to get iron cannons now. There's one Wolverine down. Zones, we've got Razorback for. Some rifles as well.
Unit lost.
Bring the Hammerhead over. Come on, Hammerhead. Good job, mate.
Are we taking the striking?
Looking pretty good for us, though. Yeah. Pretty straightforward win there. Even though our opponent had more tech units than us. Never used the Iron Cannon, which is what I was actually most scared of. Alright, there you go, guys. There's the Aliciadestiny style Titan deck with the jump jets. It's a little bit... It has a little bit of early game weakness, which generally speaking, Alicia covers with just being better than her opponent. I do think the early game is a little wonky with the rifles and the jump jets and the triple building. But if you're better than everyone like Alicia is, then you make it work, and then the deck is super strong because the late game is basically unbeatable. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.